Oh, that's what I said. There's a difference between leaders and rulers. Leaders get out there and get the crowd going about a specific subject, black rights, civil rights. This is not being done right. They network in significant forms in society, usually in the field. That's why on the royal coat of arms you have the young lion on the top, and you have the unicorn and the other lion in the field. It's also fieldish. I'm not gonna say nothing like field nigga, but this is kind of like starting a revolution on a plantation, getting the people moving. Everybody like, yeah, let's follow Lil John. He got a good idea about how we can get up out of this. You know what I'm saying? And people start secretly talking in rooms. You know, most royals, they do most of their talking about the things that's going on with whatever's going on in their kingdom behind closed doors. And they come out in front of you and say a couple of professional words because they really probably wouldn't want you to know how or what they're saying behind the scenes. They have to conform it a way that's fit for the public to hear it out their way, or to talk over the head of the public, so that they can feel like they're being heard and what their problems are is being solved. But it's another way that you have to do it, because they will not understand unless they on that level and involved with them things, why they have to do it that way. I said what I said. So a lot of these people that's in these little underworld groups that want to be taking the spot of the real royal, you just got another thing coming. You good at doing what you was doing down there. Whatever you was doing down there to start this down here could have been something. Can you turn it down a little bit? That was illegal, or something that wouldn't have been seen fit by the people that would be in the higher rankings. Now, these people could be in dirty shit too, but they got the money, the means, and they can make the moves that is not being seen. But everybody in this group know that what they was doing, if these people was taking from other people or some shit like this, or whatever this is, in order to get, if they was taken for other people, from other people that were in these situations that didn't know who they were, and you had a backstory, and somebody just chopped your string, took your backstory, climbed on top of that and other people's in order to get themselves to look like a leader, you just still a thief. You understand what I'm saying? So there's levels to the shit. And nobody on that level should ever be able to touch anything that I'm on the level of where I'm going. Because it's almost like somebody been plucked up out of the womb, seeing the world some kind of way, but you also been bred to be dignified, carry integrity, do these other things as much as possible, even though you were trapped amongst the wolves or the snakes or the whatever, and didn't exactly know who you were or why you was kind of different than everybody else, because you always thought you had a bigger calling on your life. And these people want to keep you in that arena so they can keep dancing around you like they doing better than you, or know better than you, or reaching for the opportunity that's only built for you. And that's what I'm saying. We're not having that. I'm not going to sit down and take it. So I'm going to be actively speaking this piece until I get a level of fulfillment. Because again, if we're prophets and we're bringing forth this information, what we're saying is going to change the way that people, you see, I say kind of like mind over matter as well. If somebody were doing a silent smear campaign and God has graced you with some type of ears of a mule or something where you could pick up on this, and you know that these people are making moves, if they weren't able to do anything, you would just ignore them. But if these are the people that's standing on the other side because they thought they would leave you in the background, take your wealth and your goods, your abundance and your resources, and move before you, and they're all getting settled into their seats, and they think that you're just going to sit down and take it, you're going to start some type of a small revolution or whatever you can do. And this is this channel. So I could tell you the things that you think that I can't see, you think God can't see, right to your face if you come to this channel. Since you hiding in holes in the walls and secret taverns in the middle of the night and doing these things and discussing me. Because if you weren't, I would not be talking about these things. So these people, again, like I said, in these other places, they should be ashamed of themselves. The ones that are supposed to notice us, find us, pick us up, and place us in our position and teach us or something like this. So what type of elders is that I would respect? That's what I'm saying. If I know that you're trying to push me to the side, or you have no good reason but rumors and fake documents that these people have created, and you know that these people are not the legitimate people that are on the other side of the aisle that you're speaking to about my situation. Of course, if I was someone that was in a prominent position and I had a nanny, I know the child, the nanny knows the child. Me and the nanny might have differences about how to raise the child or what's going on with the child or something like this. You see, ultimately, I still know my child. And ultimately, I'm not going to let no nanny whip or abuse or overtalk my child or something like this. You know, besides the fact of you respect this person, this is the person that's caring for you or something like this. But I'm not going to sit there and let no shit get out of hand. You're the service here. You're the nanny. Okay, so the way you think that I'm handling my children, unless I'm abusing my children, you're not going to be the nanny and tell me how the fuck I'm about to do with my child. And you work for me, no matter what the position would be, a royal, a celebrity, whoever it is that's paying the nanny, a lawyer, whatever you are, that's making that money to pay that nanny really, I said that nanny, really well to take care of your child. Ultimately, it's not that nanny's choice how you raise your child. They can either keep the job or they can leave. But they're not going to fire me from being the parent of that child unless I'm abusing that child and they go off and sneak and tell somebody that I'm doing something abusive and it's true. You understand? So that's why I said these people don't know nothing about order. They just feel like they can pay their way through or pay for a guilty, um, pay for some kind of guilty outcome for an innocent person. And then they feel like whatever it is that they said is what goes. And that's not the way it really works, is it? Not if you want to be, oh, and these are the people that talk about democracy and all of these things. They can keep that for somebody else because I see through you. I don't have to see every member in some type of society or organization. I can see the ones you putting on Front Street to relay these messages, and I can tell. We don't even have to go that far because you should have put your best foot forward when coming for me. And I'm the least, I will be seen as the weakest link because I shouldn't know anything. They want me to act or seem oblivious. Like I should not know nothing about what these people are talking about. Yeah. You mean to tell me you over there and you're presenting a female that I have to respect in front of me when I know she don't have no higher ranking, or she's not really a royal. She's just prettier or lighter skinned, or she has natural long hair or big fluffy lips or big booty or something like this. And you want me to battle this person, or you want me to take you seriously at all? When I know what God told me, I know who I am. I know what you knew or what you know 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I know what you knew that you kept suppressed about me. And you think I'm going to respect anything that you presenting to me when God told me? That's not happening. I haven't seen a real leader in my face in a long time. So don't come at me with that. These people follow the money. They don't even follow the leader. They follow the money. This is what some people think, that royals just want to be, or you just want to do this or something. Really, God does have something to do with some of us that come on the scene. That's one of them is just happened to be me. And the good thing about being a royal is you don't have to have an education to do that. It's in your blood. All you have to do is make your claim, which I've already done. Okay. Now, then that's up to the rest of these people. Now, if you're going to sit here and lie and say that the DNA didn't match because y'all already got something going on, or you have somebody that's calling their stuff the king that was coming through me or in contact with me or going out with me or supposedly married to me, and you're going to let this person get all these opportunities and you're not talking to them about being married first, when you know some of these people got married to some of us and left us behind, or they fake married us, or whatever the fuck this is. And then it's 25 years later or 30 years later, and then you want me to respect what you have standing in front of me? The whole thing is illegitimate to me. You mean you didn't check to see if that person was really a royal? You didn't check if this was the chosen one? You didn't check any of this? So somebody, this got a heavy China, Asia, Alaska, Siberian, Russian energy here. Okay. With these people up here doing something to fake a DNA test. Now, I don't know. Somebody's like, oh, this is heartbreak anniversary. And somebody's like, I don't know what these people doing, but your personal problems or what you want or who you want somebody to be with and all this stuff should not have something to do with somebody's calling, job, position, or none of that. Me talking to you or not talking to you anymore should not have any, that's discrimination on a level. That's why I said this is some bratty people or something like this. You know, you can't, I could be the most royal person with the most royal lineage. And I was raised amongst the wolves and the snakes and the bears and the tigers and the lions. And they all played in my face all this fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? And you want me to answer to you about my shit when I know you there illegitimately? And the people that supporting you and trying to block me know that you there illegitimately. And if they don't know, I'm telling you now. And then you need to check your stats. Because somebody want me to turn back and be looking stupid. I am guaranteeing you that I'm telling you who I am and what I know it is. So beside that, we don't have to get into the little small things. You do that. That's your job. I don't want to talk to nobody that's talking through somebody to see something or got to sneak in my house and steal my toothbrush so they can mix up the DNA test while on the way to transit that couldn't summons me personally to say, hey, we need you to come do this and be a part of this process to see this. We heard your claims. I don't have no respect for you. If you got to sneak and put me in some baggie or something in the middle of the night and take me to another place or location and open me up to communicate with me, and there's no record of this on my side that I can document that you want, just in case something happens to me, I get sick, I get pregnant, I die or something like this, when I'm in your in these people's hands, you're acting like somebody is a nobody and you're going to fuck around and find out. I don't play about myself. I never fucking did. It's just when what they say, my horizon has widened or a widened horizon, as it does, I expand. Of course, there's things that I don't know, but there's a lot of things that these people are trying to use to block me that don't have nothing to do with this for real. These are the criminals that came in and made these rules to make sure that I can't get in. I told you, when it comes to what they were doing with some of these tribes, trying to block the darker skinned races from claiming to be parts of tribes, then they say, oh, you have to get a DNA test. You know, it's a slightful way of trying to say something to the people that are in these tribes. But now if you look at some of these tribes, some of the Native American tribes, some of these people look straight Caucasian. Whose DNA are you? It's watered down. It's Israelite energy. Whose DNA are you testing it to? I need you to find some shit that you done found in the soil for a couple hundred or 1,000 years. I don't. The Native Americans is a new breed. It's a new race. It's a newer race. It's not the original. I said it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. From the research that I've done over the past 15 years on my own, from what the way I see it, it's just not. I'm not going to sit here. I know these people are sitting here mixing up paperwork and putting people's names down so they can experience opportunities that's only for me. And now they know information and secrets that was only for me. And I'm battling against them because I haven't even gotten. I said these people, I'm pretty sure they got some room or they're delegating something now, and they have all the old maps out with the tribes of Manasseh in them. They got all the little overlays with what properties the royal family own here. They have all the little overlays of all these things. I don't have those things readily available to me, which I am the one that's supposed to be having those things readily available to me to make the proper decisions. You can only really kind of sometimes with some of these things sit and stand still because of that. It's not going to change anything. These people are just digging themselves deeper into something and then piling up and lying and manipulating. You're masturbating. Read the term in etymology. You're masturbating the information, and God hates that too. So while you put your cameras in your house and see if I play with my little cootie cat, you need to be putting cameras in some of these offices or in some of these people's probing some of these people and siphoning out their thoughts and their dreams and the things that they're doing in these realms. That's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be doing. Because I'm not gonna, the new people that's coming in, I'm not going to, if I know that you took my shit or you're standing in my way or you're standing on my business, I'm not gonna respect you. I don't even think I have to talk. It's not even like, ew, I'm a royal and you're not. It's like, what the fuck is you talking about? You're not talking to me. Move out of the way. The gig is up. Dreams come true. The same people that you planted these dangerous members around me in the family, knowing that I can't read them or I would be disconnected from them so that they can play around and try to harm me or harm my chances of something, and leaving, knowing that I would not be able to be aware because that part of my brain is not functioning because you cut the cord. So that you can, while I'm blindfolded, pile up some things around me, think I will never be able to dig myself out of it that have nothing to do with me, and then choose the person that did these dirty things amongst other dirty things to get some type of resources to make themselves pliable to be able to move into this position when it's built on lies and manipulation and harming of individuals, or taking advantage of, or even making grown-ups remedial, or taking advantage of a conservatorship, or these people are taking advantage of guardianship or something. Like, you can look at me and see that I make proper decisions and I don't need another grown person making them decisions. Now the guardianship could be because these people have information, but if these are the fakes and them other jakes, you understand what I'm saying? Then we don't even need to hear from them. I don't understand, but you do, okay? Because this is the games y'all play. I don't have time for it, and I got a lot of time. It would seem I have a lot of time in the world. Sending messages, that seems like insanity to me. Sending messages to someone you know they're not getting them, whether it be in the mail, telepathically, through email, through whatever this is. You know somebody else is getting the messages, but when you want to smite, just because you want to smite me, these are the enemies that are getting the information, that are infiltrating and making it harder for us to put back together what's not going to be dismantled. Not while I'm here. So these people just want to waste people's time. Seem like you not business savvy. Seem like you not in the orient. You're not. It seems like you're not somebody that is a leader or someone that is a commander or somebody that is a ruler. The funny thing about it is you're not confused. You know exactly what you're doing, and I know exactly what you're not going to be doing to me.
Mommy.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Go over there and play with your dinosaurs. If there's something wrong with my home, and I'm supposed to be a homemaker, and I'm supposed to be what a masculine energy is supposed to provide the things that I need to make a home, and then you trying to make me look slow because this person don't want to provide the things when we're all just trying to figure this shit out, and you're gonna try to move that person past like he didn't live in this house with me when it was filthy when these people came back here. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all got to do something else with your time, because you're not playing with me. This person is, his address is still here in the set. Oh no, wait, let me see. You moved him to some, did these other people, these, what did I see, the white leaves on here? They got blood on them too? I don't know. Did you move him to another location so he can pretend with a fake family like he didn't know who I am, or start his life and make it look brand new? You fake. And move him to a nice brand new house with nice cars and everything like this, while you left me here with a fake version of this person so that he can come off as looking more well kept than me. And this is supposed to be a guardian or something, that you try to make me a minor or a minority, a homeless, beggared, or somebody that's unkept or something like this. When even when you did that, I still was feeling great. getting up every day, delivering my messages like God is telling me to do, that's going to make you look silly in the end, like now. No matter if my hair is done or not, I'm going to get on here. I might not be right in your face on the camera, and I'm still going to say what I want to say. Even if you got a camera right over me right now and I'm looking crazy, and you think I'm just hiding because I'm looking crazy, or it's just crazies out there that's trying to repeat or trying to make their face look like me. That's why I'm saying this shit is so dirty, because they try to keep somebody small while making them very popular amongst a nationwide or worldwide group. And so there's people out there, just like celebrities. See, this is what somebody fears, your celebrity status. Because if somebody could get this much attention when they're looking like this and scruffy, and we have this person is an imprisonment, a fake imprisonment grid, then I wonder how this person is going to be when we put this person in front of the camera and they could have their hair done every day and they have the proper clothes to wear and they are in a proper position and people are taking them seriously because they are. That's what the real problem is. So you wanted to leave somebody in some kind of mold here where there's people that's still obsessed now and they will have to go live a regular life. And now these people that's obsessed might have money and then they can hunt this person and haunt this person all for the rest of their life because of some dirty tactics. No, you going to feel haunted for the rest of your life once I get finished with you. I don't fucking play no games about me. So you can use that fake doll that you made, that blow up doll that you made it seem like I'm out there partying with these people and I'm okay with them and I forgave them because they're too wimpy to come to my face and say what they did and pay me back and give me. You think you was just gonna bury me in some whatever this is and then walk off and do what you want to do like you somebody better than me? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Absolutely. Nope. When all you do is sit there and watch me, the piece of trash that you see, you say you see. Watch out, bud. Watch out.
No.
Come on, watch out now.
No. No. No.
One. You want to go in the corner?
No.
Yes, you do. Come on. I came here for everything you thought you was about to keep from me. It doesn't matter who's standing next to me. It doesn't matter what's on my body. It doesn't matter what my flesh looks like. It doesn't matter what my hair look like. It doesn't matter any of that. Is your mind right? It doesn't matter how much somebody puts this as a label. Is their mind right? If this is their rightful mind to try to do what they're doing to someone that you've been working on since a child, and you still ain't been able to accomplish whatever this is. None of this makes sense to me. I don't know why somebody in their rightful mind would waste their time, or a large organization or group would waste their time doing that to me. We have CPS issues in the reverse here. Bun, come in here and close that door. I know the patterns of these people. You moving them in around me while you try to raise this man up above me or this woman or this imposter or whatever this is. Again and again. You've done this already. The first male was already dead probably before or around the wedding. You've done this over and over and over and over again. And you thought that every single time and left me in this situation, in this so-called contract or this relationship or this situationship or whatever this is, with no growth. Well, you can't say I'm not a ride or die. And I ain't no fucking fool. Somebody could have been digging up dirt. We got a player. Somebody could have been a player. Somebody could be a basketball player or something like this, okay? We got divination abuse, all right? So last night when I finished this up, I was like, well, what's this all about? Somebody lied and said that I'm not American or you're not American. All right. For they could get ruined. And like I said, this is like Siberian or Alaskan or some other like cultural something here. You got one up here, and then you got two down here to go ahead and do whatever this is, this hit or whatever this is. Now these could be friends of yours or I don't know what these people are doing. We don't know what we're gonna pick up in these readings, but I'm just noticing this here. Smoke signal. Somebody went up here to block communication with someone from the north. Okay, some kind of argument or a fight or something. The wish card is in reverse. Somebody couldn't give away this blonde-haired person or this person. The blonde hair could represent a lot of things, maybe to a lot of different cultures and groups and secret societies or something. But she's the anomaly here. I know that. And maybe somebody's thinking you're different. You have to go. But it has our nation changed so much that it's not recognizable. I feel at home anywhere I place my feet on the soil. Okay, I'm not never gonna let none of you make me think nothing after my discovery and my research. You ain't never gonna make me feel that. Okay, that's one. So somebody trying to make you an anomaly and get rid of. Could it be that I am the origin and that you are the plants that want me out the way so you can plant more of you? So this could be causing a problem here, especially somebody's side hustle. Here, this could also be a side hustle where people want to go. This could be like a Nike energy, because I was about to say Nike last night, where somebody want to recover somebody that could be in a situation or something like this. Or this side hustle last night could have meant something else. Somebody was doing something, like somebody's woman was doing something nefarious with these women. If the man was not aware, I think. Okay. This could also be somebody playing with DNA or samples or something, because DNA, false news, and we got this person with this little sack on his back, like he's carrying some specimens from one research center to another. Okay, maybe this person has been doing this for a long time, making it seem like a man's or a woman's, the king's children ain't here. Is somebody been doing something for a long time? All right. So the smoke signals, somebody's not getting signals from the north, or maybe your north node, or somebody's not getting some kind of signals here. Or this fight that happened on the low. Somebody did something to you on the low, supernatural, and they have this documented in the supernatural police something. I don't know what to call it. I just, I'm trying my best because I haven't encountered these people. I probably encountered them thousands of times, but I never knew. But whoever these people are. And so we got China, or we got Asia, or we got somebody up here. Okay. They looking like they in the upright with this Chief of Cups. And this is, this is a Chief of Cups energy, like a King of Cups. But he's in the water here. He's not walking on water. He's floating, or he's in a boat or a device. Okay, but this person shouldn't have came up there and did that or said that, because the Fool card is in reverse, and this is a no-no. Somebody about to fuck around and find out, okay? How special somebody is to God or something like this. The World card energy is in the upright here. All right, and somebody is seen in high honor, okay? So this might even not be a council. The council might feel like, hey, this is something that I could work with, right? But there could be another group of people that do not feel that way. Because somebody is seeing somebody in high honor. Okay. But down here where this chaos is, somebody's trying to evade a tower by lying. Okay. This maiden of, they might just say, you just step down or something. We won't even just step down, but because this person is in reverse. But I'm guessing it's because this lie that can't bring a tower to somebody. All right. And we're seeing that they try to say that this is not America, that somebody is something else, so that these people can ruin this person. We got a Knight of Cups that's in the reverse. Somebody could have been bringing lowball offers, or invisible offers, or discreet or inappropriate offers to the Queen's chambers. Because the chambers is not the Queen's chambers. The queen in the chambers make it the Queen's chambers. So wherever a queen is sleeping, even if she had to go lay low and live in a small village, a quaint village somewhere, or in the projects to hide herself, it doesn't matter. Nobody should not be in that person's quarters. So again, you could try that. Oh, if a woman is on her menstrual, these people trying to do something weird, but only at night. But unless you a royal bitch, you ain't never supposed to be around my quarters or my headquarters where I lay my head doing anything that you should be putting public or running of the mill or any of that. You knew before I knew. Remember that. So when we're talking about someone repenting, that means God said, I got something good for you. You said, what? And then he cleansed or you cleansed all these people from around you. And now people can't even recognize, like, what? That shit you was doing. Yeah, some of that wasn't even us. But at the same time, repentance is not doing something again, or you slowing down on something, or you are changing the direction of something. All right. So it ain't because of what you said or what no people on this earth is telling me. You know? Wait, let's see if this is high honor. Oh, this is a victory. So somebody could have already went up there and claimed a victory with somebody else. Or this is what you're supposed to do, or I'm supposed to do, be the turtle and carry this man or this woman into some kind of something here. This is high honor down here. So not birthing anything, pregnancy, or not being in a contract or not being in a situation. Maybe this is what somebody is looking at as like high honor, or they're just trying to say, oh, look at this person. She's been homeless out on the street. That's an act. 9419. You a scammer. You come from a family of scammers and you scam. So, I look ratty just like you. I'm just in a nice home somewhere. I'm just, it's very responsible to make sure you can try to keep a hold unless somebody is doing something that you can see on the physical is harming you. I'd rather the couple of people that might have to work their way and finagle their way in than to keep myself out in the open in the street and lay my head when anything can come in my direction from anyway. So, it's almost the same thing. She probably making more money than me, homeless. I don't know who's paying this person. If this person don't have a job, if they're getting paid for tarot, and if she's in my intellectual property, listening and eavesdropping on what I'm thinking so that she can make material the next day, then who the fuck is supposed to be getting paid here? Just because you keep my channel small and mess with my algorithm so a bunch of people could feed off of it all this time so they can compete with me when there's no fucking competition. You are a spawn of the people that stole my throne and my crown. I am the original. So there's no competing with me. And you sitting there like you haughty with murders under your belt and all this shit and being a stripper in the past and things like this that your family has created clones trying to make it seem like that's the shit that I'm on. You understand? This ain't even your family. This mob or this gang or whatever the fuck that you involved with. I ain't got time for it. Because God is not measuring that shit in the first place. It's your soul. But you can't be involved with that kind of shit all the time and say that your soul is clean. It can't be. I'd rather work with someone that's not involved with all those things and put them in that place and see what they're going to do with it. If people are complaining that these are the type of people, oh, thugs and stuff are controlled. Well, why are you trying to make somebody into that that's not nothing like that at all? And God already showed you them and showed you can't nobody replace this person. And you keep putting somebody else and somebody else and somebody else and you're not getting the reason. It's insanity. You motherfuckers is crazy. You crazy. Or these are people that would like to siphon your thoughts and think that they got it down pat, but they can't do it like you. Or they can't do it like me. It's insanity. And I came to say enough. So there is a joint effort to crucify somebody here. Maybe this is the magician. I don't know. Somebody could be stationed or something here. Yanni? Yanni, what are you playing with? Hold on. You know, these people expect you to come on here and explain yourself. No, I'm gonna keep on talking till you realize or you understand. I don't have to explain myself to nobody across these lands. I don't have to explain myself to nobody that didn't come to me and say, hey, we have these accusations about you. Is any of this true? Or something like this. You can rotate. And that's funny because whatever these people is holding themselves up, let's say this was some kind of family organization or company. It's still my fucking company and my money. It's still my, you know what I'm saying? It's still my crown. What do you mean? Somebody's trying to tell me, oh, get rid of, throw away all your stuff, and then what? I be looking stupid as hell, like these other girls that you was able to trick out of everything that's familiar to them to follow a dream just so you could cut them off. Oh no, you let them in because they ratchet. You don't want the real thing. Well, oh, you might be complaining about what you're getting. I can't find any of my glasses. I have so many. I bought like a 3-pack of reading glasses. I can't find one. You know? They don't tell you when stores put you on this road and people try to divide you from it, that your mind is still on that. So it's not, your mind is still on that wavelength to support this thing or something, or to think like this. And most of the time, like I told you, this is why they started having service. It's not because they were just so great and wonderful. No, the mind of a real leader, messenger, prophet, something like this, a president or a queen, is busy. They don't have time to, they might drop something and maybe don't pick it up, or they might not be having time to wash no fucking dishes and all this stuff. I've done that already. I've done 20 something years of service with children that may have been placed in my womb like I'm some kind of cis robot or some shit like this, to produce children that may possibly be for other people. And I cooked and cleaned and slaved and served this nigga his plate on his lap every fucking night in front of the TV or wherever he wanted it. And I said, if I'm taking a break right now to wrap my head around what the fuck you motherfuckers did to me, I'm going to take it. Now, I would have hoped it was going to be in some lavish conditions, but if it's got to be in some bullshit, it's going to be there too, because that's what I need. I'm going to take the time out. I don't give a fuck. I won't lift a finger if I feel like it's about to mess with something that's going on with my mental, because God is still preparing for me for what you think ain't going to be for me, that you think that you a thief and you stole from me. It's not happening. You understand? If it's even on just those pretenses alone. Oh, so motherfuckers is leaving their wives and husbands for dead and living a certain life and then looking back at them and mocking them, and this is the leaders that you want? When they know that you have more of a chance or you have more of a ranking to get this throne than they do? That's crazy. Or you get what I'm saying? And you built to do it. I'm doing what? I kept a social life and a home life. I didn't just go home and just only what does that look like for you to tell me I'm not a good leader when I'm the one out of my friends group that everybody called to talk to about their secrets, knowing that they were safe with me? You understand? Oh, cause what? Somebody is quiet and don't speak much or something, because y'all was already using this man, a two-faced man, and you was already having two of him and already having him live both lifestyles. So why expect much more with me here? If he has something fake that's not me living it up over there. Stop it. I'm supposed to be happy when I find out? Stop. I don't care if it was another me, motherfucker. You hear what I said. Somebody don't even engage with people. The public does not embrace somebody. I'm someone that usually goes out and then is embraced, or people want to talk to me. I talk to complete strangers and have deep conversations with them when I'm just going to pick up something from the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to tell me that I'm not a people person and I'm not these things. To somebody that don't even know how to express their feelings, emotions, love, consideration, or any of that. Y'all better get the fuck out my face. You better get out of my face immediately before you get. Listen, that's why they don't want to be right in front of me. I mean, come on. I would rather have somebody that I know a little bit of something about. I be fearing those people that keep their mouth too quiet, especially in situations when unjust are happening to other people. Okay, I'm concerned about them people. I'm concerned about them people that keep a tight lip when they are responsible for somebody. They took the response. They said, "Hey, don't work. I'ma take care. I'm this, and that." And somebody snuck their way out by cloning themselves out of a household and left somebody with some estranged children that may not even be theirs. You ain't shit. I would never want a leader like that. So before you think about coming for me, you better stop fucking playing with me. And I'm still holding it down with I don't know what the fuck these people could do to me or these robots you got over here or something like this. And I'm doing the best the fuck I can to know what the fuck is next. They could hurt me. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't got shit on me. Not a never in a day. And it's been like that. And to find out it been like that your whole fucking life, forever in a day. You don't have nothing on me. To know that one person in the household is the one that had this legion that they were creating off of this Wi-Fi network to act like everybody was going to be on one accord with Christ. So you created you created an AI Christ and plugged that motherfucker into this server or that Gemini program or these other programs. Because when I woke up and came to my way, I didn't know how these people knew who the fuck I was. So it was organically, they were drawn to me. Oh, I didn't have to intercept everybody and get them sick and put something in them fucking shots and then have everybody change their mind about who is the chosen one. No. You better sit your ass down. You better sit your crazy ass down. I'm not starting. God gave me this opportunity. You got it because you were sitting next to me. I am not going to bow down to these people. It's not going to happen. I just am. Naturally, the Empress does not chase. She receives. She pulls. The energy comes towards her. I'm not chasing no fucking body. We got shady in reverse. I'm not shady. I don't have to sit here and argue with y'all about some shit that because you got these bloggers looking at this fake holographic AI versions of this shit, trying to make it seem like people going through certain things or whatever, or you got them so distracted with the way something look instead of what somebody is saying, how they thinking, how they actually moving when they saying what they thinking. You don't have to go back 20 years. If I'm telling you right now, I don't do this, look at me now. You don't have to look back on that many years ago because that's not even the same fucking me. I done had a couple new bodies since then. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I could bet you if they look back at your ass back then, they could see the crimes that you committed in my name, in your name, in other names, and other. Don't play with me. Okay? This is like somebody saying, oh, go with your wife and cleave on to your wife. And these people saying, no, we want to keep him with us. Let's fake marry this person, take her crown and show her shit like this, and then we will just take him off and have him with somebody better. And we'll leave something like him here with her and have her fooled, and we'll turn down her brain cells and put her in an imprisonment setting so she can't really see what's going on around her beyond these walls or these bars. And we will just take this on the run. Yeah, you're not. And you're getting cut the fuck off right where you stand. It's like, I don't care if it's a 1,000,000-man march, 1,000,000 of you motherfuckers getting turned away. We know exactly who need to get on them boats and take up them visas over there in China to go shopping or whatever like this for a lifetime. And you could go your ass over there to Africa. They offering people to come back to Africa and have a good life or something like this. It might even be because after you steal from one of us, then you got a bonus. They might give you a bonus or something like this. So we got something spiritual is going on. Somebody doesn't want somebody to be secluded, and somebody is not mirroring somebody's energy here. So I wonder if this person put a hit out on somebody, this first Asian, second lady. I don't know. I wonder if somebody put a hit out on somebody. Now that's a shame. You didn't even know that your man left you and started a whole nother family. You thought he was still in the house with you, and the bitch that he with now work for the government and she harassing you. And this is who been doing this stupid shit all this time. Or maybe this person is your friend and you don't know what that is no more once he done crossed over to the other side. And he could be the one fucking you up. We got love messages and goodbye. I do shit how I want to do it until I'm in a position where somebody say otherwise. Okay? You want to have me in swallow? We gonna talk in swallow. You when I'm sitting on my throne, we will change things. Put it like that. Cause you acting like a piece of shit right now. All of you. It's not too late to do something. All right, something about going round and round because these people made it some kind of telepathic royal family or something. No, mother, I can claim. No, I want to. If there's a such thing as Buckingham Palace, because I haven't been there, the whole shit can be a facade. We don't know. I don't know what was going on in this world before I thought I was born in 1980. I haven't been there. Okay. I don't even have to build my. I don't have to. I just need all my resources that we own here. Since they separated or whatever this is, I need to know where everything is so I can go back and claim it, including the Versace mansion and all this other shit. I need to. I need to know if Trump is really alive so I can see if I need to claim that. I need to see if I need to claim all this shit. Stop playing with me. Somebody is not a divine masculine. They could be a god. Because somebody could be saying, oh my goodness, it has to be a man or something like this. No, well, we know you if you were smart and you got those psychologists that you had trying to look at me and see something about me, then you would go ahead and know that, oh, because of the conditions of what was going on for the past 3 years, this is probably why this person, yeah, they're still the same person. It's just, yeah, all of this stuff that was going on is the reason why somebody has to act like this. Because when the man is not stepping, I don't care if I said it's a ghost in my house. If you my man, you supposed to be doing something to try to make me comfortable, and whether it's move or something like this. So if I got to fend for myself and figure it out, then that's the way I'm going to be. I'm going to be in beast mode. That's also about inner alchemy. It doesn't matter if people like chill. It ain't even nothing like that. Yeah, because y'all got some old shit, sneaky shit going on. I know what I feel. And can't nobody tell me nothing different. Somebody got a secret account here. There could be gold realm mancing. Maybe that's a thing. Somebody is realm mancing. Okay. Somebody could be Japanese. Chinese, Japanese, touch your knees. And something like these. Yani. I don't hear her feet anymore. Ariella. What are you doing? Let me see. What are you doing? Get away. Why do you like to play with me like this?
Yeah.
Go on out of the way.
No. Stop.
Come here now.
Now.
Watch out. I was just checking to see what you were doing. Watch out. Ooh. Get out of there. No going in Deem's purse. Put that card back in there. Aria. I'm not playing around with you. Give me that stuff back. I can't. I just don't like this shit no more. Do not go downstairs. And I'm not playing with you.
No.
Somebody is clout hungry, this thief. And they about to end up paying up. Whoever this is. I don't know what this is. Somebody might be trying to take some apology. I want you back, but they don't want you back. A thief, because they stole something from somebody can't face you. Okay, you could be the fed up person that don't want this person back, too. Even though somebody want to give you an apology, they could have lost their star card. because the gig is up. This is somebody like trying to hold you from what you're doing in the living realm because somebody from the dead. There's ID fraud here. IDUT. UT, either the UT people are the ones that's messing with people's identification, skim walking, something like this, or UT. Somebody named T is using, okay, U money, T I. I don't know. You the money and T is the I. I don't know. Somebody could have switched two people's. I don't know. Identity, destiny. Cause this could be this blonde hair kid that they can't get rid of or give away at the wish card. And then we got what it says TI or T legal matters. Somebody don't want no legal matters. ET ID, the IDUET. Somebody could be alien here as well. I didn't notice that those cards said this. All right. So you're not addicted to something or something like this, and somebody's feeling like trash. You actually have gifts. There's some stuff that you couldn't know, or maybe somebody was challenging you on tarot, but there's some stuff that you can't even pick up on tarot because they know that most of these tarot readers are programmed. So how did you find that out? We got Fee, Felicia, or Fee. Somebody named Fee lied. This could be this by Felicia, moon something goddess. Somebody lied, okay? Well, I mean, that could be Felicia and Lenina. They could have been, bumping kiddies back then, to be honest with you. Okay? In the Rolling Greens. Because they used to always be, together. That could be what somebody is saying too. Okay? They could have said that you drink and you do these things or something you don't. So that kind of looked, she reminded me of that girl named Felicia that she used to hang out with. All right? And somebody could have stopped drinking, okay? They might still smoke, or they could be stopping smoking and drinking. This person feel like trash because they lied. Like I told you, this could be the people that end up staying behind. Like when we moved from the south side of from Rolling Greens to the nice neighborhood that we moved to, the only thing I can think about is that these girls, maybe even me, I don't know, but at least these girls did not come there. They stayed, maybe not in those apartments, but maybe they stayed somewhere around there. That I was supposed to be some kind of let me serve you up energy. I was supposed to be something that was served on a platter as a fountain to give to these people. So if this was some weird stuff, or the shadow part of my dad had more power or something, or this is something weird or something, they sacrificed me so he could take one of her children. I don't know what this is, okay? But that's not God's world card. That's somebody that's special to my dad or something, or a father or a feather or somebody else in an organization. That person could probably be special to that person. All right. And I don't know what kind of lifestyles these people, but I would be ashamed if somebody's saying they had that much power. I knew it all this time and I'm still in this position. So maybe these people don't have no choice but to try to steal something to get out of whatever this is. Found out they in a loop and nobody wasn't going to be giving them nothing or something like this. I don't know. But the only thing that I can think is they cloned all of us and moved us forward, or something happened. I don't know what could have happened. Okay. I don't. You're right. And these people could have been left. So with them saying, let's come. Stop messing with that, Yanni. Give me that. Give it to me. Give it here. Here. about to start getting on my nerves.
See.
Stop. Stop playing. Why are you acting like that? Stop it. Go play with your toys. Stop playing around with my stuff. You got it messy enough over here. I don't know why she's overly doing that shit today. Okay. Also, I was thinking about Flowers in the Attic. How the dad found out that, or this movie about how the dad found out that the child had a lot of hair on her, or some kind of heraldry, or had these gifts, and somebody locked the child in the basement or in the attic or something like this. And I'm seeing how this lady got this hole in the thing right here. We got release. Yeah, somebody might have to release. Somebody could have passed away or something here. All right. This Nine of Pentacles was stealing something and having a romantic bond with somebody. This person was clout hungry. They could have been using your identity or something like this. Okay. And this person child service could be called on this person maybe. I don't know. This could even be this other person because of something that they've been doing here. Okay. All right. Somebody wants you to come out and play. All right. The gig is up. Game over. All right. So the only thing that I can think is that's what they did. Put me in there for a fountain. Okay. And sent me north. But that's why I'm saying if these girls are tapped in like that, or these are girls, maybe these girls perished or one of them died and they said it was me or something like this happened here. Something happened here. Vision. Somebody got all these people in their bed. That's why I said if these people are greens, that's what they would stay. You wouldn't claim that they're Targaryens, or you wouldn't claim that's all still the lower realms. That don't have nothing to do with me being royalty. That has nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying. Somebody blocked communication from the top. Okay. And I'm hearing they could have sent Earth. They could have sent the Earth to join. So they try to send a Taurus in. But this could be the same person in. But they've been over there with that other cup. That dirty cup. So somebody could have locked me up in a basement or what. That could be even a lower mind frame to hang out, just party, not do nothing, because of the extent of my future. And somebody could have been giving these gifts out to other women to get attention or get women or men or whatever like this. All right. Also, I heard this something Brandon Jamal song, and he's like, oh, that bitch a target. And he said that bitch look old. She been playing around on that pole. Somebody else could be a pole dancer or something like this. I don't know. Or playing around on that pole. That could also be there's some kind of ritual that they used to do too with, like, it's not the javelin run, but it's something that with some kind of spike or something like this. Okay. Some kind of stick that they would put up inside of somebody. Some of these people, it was like ancient something, and hang these people like Vlad the Impaler or Vlad the TV. Okay, the Vlad the TV, Vlad the Impaler. They would put these people on these stakes or these high stakes or something. Yeah, somebody would do something like that. This kind of almost looked like this too, with that sacrifice. Right? Or this could be also somebody hanging somebody on a stake, like Somebody could be really thin like a steak. This is going to be the person that's going to take somebody out. But this is also the person that somebody put to the side. This is also the person that has something to do with the killing of me or whoever this other clone of me would have been around John Benet Ramsey because they wanted this something. So this person met up with this wild child version they think is of me, but that's who's wearing my skin probably from whatever happened to me behind the scenes. All right. Because if these are Stefan's children and they lived in Chicago along with I think Oscar's children, they had lived in Chicago or something like this too. Um it's something still stemming back to this particular family. That if Stefan is like Satan, you know, a darker energy or something like this, I don't know. Okay. So that means that if a queen found out that all four of her ladies in waitings had done something to kill her or sacrifice her, then she could sacrifice or she could behead them or something like this. So that would be like everything else that they created in her name or while they were using these connections to the throne. These people could be fired or some kind of cease and desist or something like this. So even if they were in the background, like we ain't gonna let this queen get that. We're gonna build 3, 4 different sectors. We're gonna make it like this, boom, 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 whatever, whatever. And then we're gonna take this crown. So this could be like the last dying hope or something like this. All right. So that means that anybody that was originally working for the royal family, they could have scattered these people or something like this. It would be retrieving them or getting them back if they're even up to par. But it would mean that all these people hated the queens all this time, but it's kind of like a break because I may not be nothing like them, but I might be something like them. I don't know. I never met them personally. Even though I think that the last queen was my twin flame while she was still alive a little bit. I had encounters with her in the sleep realm or in visions. So, um, you know, this could be that. It's like, oh, bitch, you thought, or bitch is y'all thought. And I was good to all you motherfuckers, and I never slept with nan one of y'all, man. I could see the masculine being pissed off if y'all told him my secrets, but at the same time, none of y'all had not one fucking reason. None of y'all had, and so I got the reason now. You get what I'm saying? So this would prove that I was a fountain in any information or me about me being intimate with anybody, kissing. That would have been sacred information. But these people could have just went up after me with these men and anointed themselves and anointed whole groups and kidnapped these men and made them sleep with people so they could get the same anointing or something. Y'all did some weird ass shit, and these were some niggas that did it. Okay, gang members and shit, and now y'all got your way up to about to get Camilla Harris in the office. That shit ain't happening. Because I know who runs that specimen. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't backstab these people or something. That don't mean that when I get my full view, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to handle this shit accordingly. But again, somebody's dreams is coming true because you did not backstab any of these people. You wasn't playing games, deceiving people, or none of this shit here. Okay. But again, because you aren't, somebody doesn't look, they really thinking about it. But because you aren't, somebody might not want to pop the question. Okay. Somebody could be already married, but they in a dirty offer here. But whatever this is, it's a dirty offer. Okay. This is the dead thinking they slick. Yeah, somebody did have a celebration here. There's a marriage union or something, but it's dirty. All right. Some CPS claims is in reverse or something like this. All right. But the gig is up here. This person never popped a question to this person. So somebody having a fake celebration, they could have even made a clone to make it seem like somebody got married to somebody, but they really didn't because this person, I told y'all, they already killed Blueface. All right. Yeah, the marriage is funny. You see how they just flicked over like that when my finger touched it? Okay. Somebody can't cope with this trouble that they about to be in. They worry about CPS. You better be worried about them damn murder. Okay. Yeah. But somebody could have thought they did this to you because this person could have been fucked up to me. That's y'all to figure out. I don't have to support or back nobody's feelings because I didn't ask these people. I don't know these people. They tapped into my frequency, a peer to peer. It's like peer to peer, but not back and forth. It's not back, forth and forth. No, it's just them dumping shit in my head and then them also trying to get me to help them, but I didn't know that they were hooked up to my brain like this, or to my energy, or whatever this is. So somebody's not messed up over you. A karmic lesson. They thought they was teach you a karmic lesson. It ain't none to be learned. Okay, so y'all on it, and now everything is straight now. Something is going straight now. Okay, and somebody else is mad and under pressure, and something is not closed. Something has to be rectified, and this is shocking news. Hold on one second, y'all. Ariella.